Okay, reference angles are the angles, they're acute angles, and you're measuring from the line where you ended up to the x-axis, the nearest x-axis. So it's basically how quickly can you get to that x-axis, the smallest number of degrees. So if you look at 150 degrees, here's what 150 degrees would look like. It would go through 90, and then it would be 60 degrees this direction. But the reference angle is, again, how close is that to the x-axis? Here's the x-axis. So we're looking for the measure of this angle. This is the acute angle. Now, if this whole thing is 90 degrees and you have 60 covered up here, that would leave you with 30 degrees. So that's your reference angle, 30 degrees. But you can't just say, oh, they're supplementary, right? Not necessarily. So let's try out this one, negative 130 degrees. So here would be your negative 90, and then we would need 40 more degrees. But we're looking for the reference angle, which is the acute angle closest to that x-axis. Now this whole quadrant is 90, so 90 minus 40 would leave you with a reference angle of 50 degrees. So those aren't supplementary, right? Negative 130 plus 50 is negative 80, dude. Okay, all right. 280 degrees. So 270 would be 3/4 of it. 280 would be 10 more degrees. You're trying to get to the nearest x-axis, which would be over here. So that angle created now, 90 minus 10 leaves you with 80 degrees. So that would be your reference angle. All right, you gotta try them out to get it. You gotta try them, dude. So pause here, try them. Check to make sure you got the same thing. All right. 90, 105. So yeah, if you did 180 minus the 105, it leaves you with 75 degrees over here. Or you can say that's 15 degrees further. So that would give us 75 for that one. Okay. Let's go with this. Negative 115. Let's go in this direction. 115 degrees. So we're into this quadrant. So then the nearest angle would be this one. That's the angle we're looking for. So if you did 180 minus 115, that would leave you with 65 degrees over here. Or you could say this is 90 plus 25 degrees, and then 25 plus 65 would give you 90. However, you can get that 65 degree reference angle. And the last one, 310 degrees, would be almost a full circle. So 270, and we need 40 more. Now, if the full circle is 360, and we've gone 310 of it, that means the only sliver left here is 50 degrees. That would be our reference angle. Yeah.